Hello everyone, I'm Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all week 5 of the PGL. My opponent for this week is going to be Thumb Brother 2 and the Salt Lake City Swamperts. This battle is kind of overdue, so we're kind of like trying to get it done as soon as possible. But at the same time, I gotta be careful not to be too hasty, because if I do, then I can kind of, I can actually choke and throw the battle away, Okay, so, yeah. But it's been a couple weeks since we played, since I even played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so I'm a little nervous in the sense that I kind of feel like I might just be a tad bit rusty. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's just the nerves, but I am getting kind of like nervous. But I mean, it happens, honestly. Nonetheless, I'm looking forward to face this guy. His team is obviously kind of scary. It's got he has a Raincore in the form of Pelipper and Swampert, and he also has the Como, which that mon is really quick to set up something that if he gets away with setting up, it just blows me the hell backwards. Okay, so what theme do I want to use? That's actually a good question. I do believe this was the team I was gonna bring against him. If I'm not stupid. Nah. Vete. No. Okay, no. Just, yeah, this team. This is what I wanted to do. I don't know why the hell they had to make things complicated. I already forgot how to play this game, apparently. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we do pretty decently here. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, you too. Not too much luck, though, because I don't want to get lucked out of a battle here. Okay, so Thumb Brother. One of the things I know about Thumb Brother is that he was in the PGL NU Cup season, season that I wasn't a part of, and he did pretty good in that league or that season. He went 7-1. Right now he's 1-3, but that does not mean that he can't win. And in fact, he could probably beat me right here, especially with that devastating core that I just mentioned. So I gotta watch out, obviously. If I lose, let's try not to lose so badly, because I do want to do well in this season, that I actually want to make the playoffs. Okay, so he did bring a good chunk of what I expected. What he did not bring was the Como, so that should be a good thing. The Miltank is quite dangerous nonetheless, and you're going to find out why if he does bring the set that I expect him to bring. I'm hoping he does not have a curse set on that Miltank, in all honesty. But if he does, we got to Toxic it, Taunt it, and prevent it from setting up. I forgot what some of these sets on my Mons were, so that's another thing I have to be really careful with. Okay, he also brought Dusknoir. He did not bring, from the looks of it, he did not bring the what's it called? The, what's that thing's called? Tornadus Tea, there we go. He did not bring that, which is actually really good, because now my Ferrothorn is going to have some of the loveliest of times here. Because no Heat Wave I don't have to worry about. The only things I have to worry about that can have fire moves are this Magnezone with Hidden Power Fire, this Lycanroc with Fire Fang after our Swords Dance, and Miltank with Fire Punch after Curses. So those are the only things I have to worry about. Let me quickly check what sets I have on this Crobat. Like, do I even have Taunt on this thing? Okay, my Gliscor has Taunt. So the question was, what was I supposed to lead with? I remember supposed to have a dedicated lead. I don't know, but we're gonna lead with. Lead with. Okay, I'm leading with Ferrothorn just to set up some hazards as quickly as possible. Now this might be a tad bit laggy, just because I'm also uploading a video right now before this battle. So if it slows down a bit, I mean, it happens. There's a chance I might actually do this post-com if I see that the video is lagging too much. But so far it doesn't look like it is, so yeah. Soul Smasher. Okay, so this thing, I don't know if it gets Taunt or not, and if it does, I don't know if it outspeeds me. I think it could. Oh, he frisked me, so now he knows I have Shed Shell. Okay, I don't want him to knock this off of me. So what we're gonna do is, ooh, do I even have, I do have a Z move, but do I really want to use it up on this thing? Actually, he could go for, oh shoot, this guy has me in a bad position. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. I have to look up if this thing gets knockoff. This Dusknoir. If it gets knockoff, let's see. Dusknoir, do you get knockoff? Do you get knockoff? Yeah, because I wasn't expecting this, and I didn't expect Frisk, man. Already, this guy's playing me like a fiddlestick. Okay, from the looks of it, he does not get knockoff. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, that's good to know. No knockoff. Okay, yeah, my shit was lagging a bit right there because I was looking up stuff, but it happens. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is go for... In all honesty, what could he possibly switch in? This doesn't get cursed, does it? I hope not. I'm gonna try to set up rocks here. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, he's just gonna Will-O-Wisp. That's not a big deal. Okay, I get rocks up, which is nice. What mons can he possibly send in? Oh yeah, this is free Z move, so anything can be a Z user. I don't know if this thing is. Hopefully not. I want to knock off this thing's item too, though. We're gonna knock off this thing's item. I just want to see what he goes for. He could go into Miltank to get his own rocks up. Looking at his team, the only thing that can possibly set up rocks is Miltank and Swampert, and if Swampert's offensive, he usually doesn't carry rocks. Pelipper's his only means of hazard remover. He doesn't seem to have a rapid spinner on this team. So let's see. I'm going for knockoff in case he goes in the Miltank and I can see if it's a life or leftover set or Rocky helmet set even. Another thing I should like I want to find out. Actually, no. If he's a curse set, my Gliscor toxics it and then taunts it. Simple as that. If he has Ice Punch, that's when the things can get a little bit scary. Actually, we're about to find out right now what he wants to do. Okay, he's gonna switch out into Miltank. 2% milk. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So let's see what we knock off here. Crit. Choice Scarf. Okay. Now the question is, okay, if it's Choice Scarf, then it probably isn't a curse set. So what I want to know now is, does this thing have Fire Punch? And if it does this thing also have you know, does it have, like, is this a thick fat, or is this a what's it called? This thing could have Ice Punch. It could be offensive with Ice Punch actually, and Fire Punch. I don't know how I feel about this. It's also probably max speed invested too, which means that Sharpedo. This is a Adamant Sharpedo, or is this a Jolly one? It's actually not max speed, so this thing could actually outspeed my Sharpedo if it's max speed invested. He hard switched into it though, which kind of makes me feel like maybe, just maybe, it's some set. I'm gonna go into this. I might lose the Toxic Orb here, but what I want to do is actually Toxic it right now. I don't want to risk this thing being... Yeah, it's Fire Punch. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't... Okay, phew. I was gonna say, hopefully he doesn't burn me with this, but thankfully, no, he didn't. Okay. Anything immune to Toxic? Only Magnezone, which... It would have to be scarfed with, It would have to be scarfed with Hidden Power Ice to actually do anything, so... We're going to... Would he see the Toxic coming? Ice Punch. Okay, he does have Ice Punch, and he can't freeze me. He doesn't do too much, thankfully. We got Toxic off. Don't miss, thankfully. Now, my only problem with this, though, is that now I don't really have a lot of switch-ins to Ice Punch or Fire Punch here. I do get some nice full heal. Hold on a second. I want to see something real quick. Hold on a second. I want to see if he switches into Swampert. No, he goes for Ice Punch again. Wither him down quickly. He probably does not have what's it called, the milk drink, if he was Choice Scarfed. So if anything, could this thing have Thunder Punch? No, but he could have Nasty Plot, honestly. I'm gonna try to go for Crobat. Hopefully I don't regret this. I'm gonna try to go into Crobat though. If he has Milk Drink, he's still on a timer anyway, so... Okay, he's gonna switch out into what? Lycanroc Nexus? That's a Pelipper. He could be trying to go for the... He could just try to go for Defog right here, actually. Anything on this team weak to rocks? See what happens if I go for Brave Bird. He might want to go for Defog, if not Scald. If this thing is Z-moved, this man's wild. But let's see. None of his mons are down yet. He's still trying to keep them all alive. Okay, he's staying in. Is he gonna Scald me straight up or Ice Beam me? Because these things could get Ice Beam. Is it offensive or is it defensive? Oh, it's offensive. It's gonna hit me with something. Hurricane. Ooh. Oh, I live it. But it's done already too much damage. And not to mention, not a whole lot of my team switches into this, actually. Yeah, this thing was offensive. Which is cray. I'm wondering if he's gonna switch in Magnezone to see if he can take one, which he could probably. He's not gonna miss a Hurricane, so I kind of just have to take this thing out. But he doesn't get rid of my rocks, which is good. Okay, he's gonna switch out into Magnezone probably. Soul Smasher. Oh, he's gonna go into this, so I'm gonna lose my Crobat here actually. Frisk, he saw that I have a Choice Scarf. He knows I'm Scarfing this thing too. He's leftover, so good to know he's not like Cobra Berry or something. This Sharpedo I do believe is adamant. Let me check right now real quick. Summary. Yep, you're adamant. So from where it's at, I think Crunch should definitely KO. It does not have Mummy, so I keep Strong Jaw. I'm gonna hit something really hard here. What could he possibly... Actually, he could sack the Pelipper now that I think about it. Yeah, he could sack the Pelipper. He could sack the Pelipper and then bring in Magnezone. And then, because his Miltank was Scarfed, I want to know if his Magnezone is also Scarfed. He could bring Dual Scarf. Dual Scarf to outspeed Sharpedo and get away with Thunderbolting me. That's still a possibility. Okay, he's gonna stay in. He's not gonna switch out. I thought he would. I thought he would sack the Pelipper at the very least, but let's see if we can actually take it out. Hopefully we can though. This is a Strong Jaw boosted stab. Oh, he's going for Shadow Sneak. Okay. I have Aqua Jet in case it survives, but I don't think it should survive. This is a Stab Crunch from a Mega Sharpedo with Strong Jaw and plus 140 attack. So, yeah, or plus 252 attack actually. 140 base attack, so yeah, it takes it out. So at least we take something out of this guy's team. However, there is one little problem here. And it's that he can now bring in that damn Swampert. Armstrong here. Now the question is, would he go for do I even need Mimikyu? Looking at what's left from his team, probably not. Probably not. I want to switch it out, fearing a potential, but remember that that thing could be Damp Rock as well. I'm fearing a power-up punch as well. That's why I want to switch in Mimikyu, because that thing is immune to it. I'll prevent him from setting up. Because Sharpedo could kind of handle this team if... Yeah, because the problem is that Swampert, if I send in Ferrothorn, he can just go for the Power Punch and get an attack up. I don't want my what's it called, to take damage. You know what, we're just going to go into this. I feel like Sharpedo can do a lot of this team in, especially if he still tries to bring in that Pelipper. Hopefully he goes for the Fighting type move. If he goes for Earthquake though, yeah, we could be in trouble actually. Let's see if he goes for Superpower. Oh, he went for Earthquake, damn it. Now the question is he gonna now go for the Waterfall now that he broke my disguise? Okay, so he's not Damp Rock on that what's it called? So what we could do right here now is go for... I want to go for Bulk Up really, really badly. I'm gonna go for Bulk Up. I want to see what he goes into. Like, let's hope he thinks I have Will-O-Wisp on this thing. Because this thing can get Will-O-Wisp, by the way. See what he goes into. 2%. He was gonna try to sack this thing. Let's go for Drain Punch right here. I shouldn't reveal Drain Punch because then he'll probably want to go into a Lycanroc or some shit. But we'll go. Actually, yeah, we'll go for Drain Punch. It's because I don't want to risk missing I don't want to risk this thing missing the Play Rough and then this thing getting away. Oh, he has Body Slam. Okay, so as you can see, he was Jolly max speed. He gets the paralysis. Don't paralyze me now. Jeez, Louisiana. But now that this thing is paralyzed, now this thing is pretty much useless. So what we're gonna do now is just okay, we took out Miltank, which is good. We took out Miltank, which is really, really good. Okay. Oh, and this Mimikyu was Life Orb. I thought it was Thought it was like Lumberry or something. Oh no, if it was Lumberry, I wouldn't have been paralysis. Now the question is what he wants to send in now. His Pelipper was his only hazard remover, and if he sends that in right now, he loses it. And no speed boost. It's only gonna be a matter of whether or not his Lycanroc has like a Z move. If his Lycanroc can set up Swords Dance and then spam what's it called, then yeah, that he can still win actually. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Let's see what he's got. I think Pelipper, if it goes down to rocks, it doesn't set up the rain, which means Sharpedo can just come in and crunch this thing. Just for damage. Okay, he's gonna go into this to try to set up on me right now. I don't want to give this guy free setup, so I'm gonna have to stay in and hope he doesn't go. I could take one hit after a Swords Dance, I think, because I'm bulked up right now. Oh no, he's just gonna go for the... It's actually good that he went for the Z move on this, and not on my Slowking. This is actually really, really good. Good thing he went on it on this. And on nothing else. This thing was kind of dead now that it's not paralyzed anyway, so... Yeah. Yeah, I lose it, but that's fine. Because this thing was kind of useless now anyway. Everything was going to outspeed this thing anyway. Now, the question is... There's a very interesting question here. I don't want to send Sharpedo in. I'm going to go into this. Now, I want to go for Trick Room, but the problem is that... Wait, actually no, don't go for the Z move. I want to go for Trick Room because that Magnezone could be Scarfed. We'll go for Scald. We'll burn something here. If he has Crunch, then so be it. But we should be able to take at least one. And if this thing survives a Scald from Slowbro or Slowking, I should be able to Aqua Jet it with Sharpedo. And I can take an Excel Rock from this thing, provided it doesn't Swords Dance yet. But if he Swords Dances, then he'll attack my my Slowking from full. And I think with the investment that I gave this thing, I should be able to still get 3-hit KO by Excel Rock at +2, so... He might switch into Magnezone here to take a Scald though. Or sack Pelipper, then freely send in Magnezone. That's another option as well. So, I gotta make sure that... Okay, he stays in and goes for Crunch. This shouldn't KO, even with a crit it shouldn't KO. Okay, it lives. This goes down. Good. Okay, now here. Now here, he could send out Swampert to finish off he can go into Swampert to finish off my what's it called? My Slowking with Earthquake. But he can also do this, which here I'm going to intentionally sack. It's because I don't know if sacking this thing is a good idea. I can see him Flash Cannoning right now. Volt switching into Swampert. This thing can still be useful to take on Swampert, I'll have you know. This thing might not be that useful. He could Volt Switch. Volt Switch into Swampert, okay. We're gonna send in Ferrothorn here. If he goes for Hidden Power Fire, that's fine. What I want to find out is if this thing is choiced or not. I want to see if he goes for Flash Cannon. Goes for Flash Cannon. He definitely tried to predict me. Now what I want to know here is if he is choiced. Is he choice scarfed? I want to switch in. I'm gonna try to leash see this thing. Okay. Okay, he definitely Flash Cannon me there. I chipped this down now with Leashy, which is good because now I can actually, you know. I don't want to knock off its item yet. So we're just gonna go for. Actually, hold on. Hold on, I got an idea. We're gonna switch out. We're gonna go into this thing. If he's not choice scarfed. Actually, if he's choice scarfed, we can lock him into one specific move. Yeah. Okay, I got some HP back from this, which is good. Okay. He might switch out here, though. He might switch out here, actually. Let's see. If I switch out first, it's because he's not scarred. Actually, no. He'll always switch out first, actually. Because it's naturally faster than me, the Magnet Zone. So I won't be able to tell if it's choice scarfed or choice spexed, actually. Okay, he's switching out now because he knows I'm going to try to Nexus. Okay, this is bad. If he has Power Up Punch, we're kind of done for, actually. We're kind of done for here. He could still win this, because his Swampert hasn't taken a lot of HP yet. And if he has Superpower, we're done for. If he's thinking about it this much, then he maybe doesn't have Power Up Punch. He maybe has Earthquake, Waterfall, probably Ice Punch. We're gonna Giga Drain right here. In case he hard switches into Swampert. If he like doubles into Swampert here, we'll be in a good position. I do want to see what his other move is going to be, though. He could lock himself in the Thunderbolt here, actually. He could. We're about to see right here. Let's see if he like tries to be fancy and double into, or he could volt switch too. He doesn't have to double. He can just volt switch. Or he might not volt switch if he fears the Gliscor switching. If we can just get a little bit of chip from on the Swampert for Sharpedo to just finish it off with a crunch, that'd be pretty nice. Okay, he's just gonna finish me off with a flash cannon. Okay. Here though. Here. This might be the moment we're waiting for. I'm debating whether or not I should actually try to send in Sharpedo here. I can finish it off with an Earthquake after taking an Aqua Jet, or after taking a Flash Cannon, but then he can hit me with a... Actually, we're gonna go into this. We're gonna go into Slowking. We're gonna Trick Room here. Okay. I'm gonna go for a Nasty Plot to guarantee that I take this out, because I don't know if I'll be able to take it out from here. Son of a bitch. Okay, he was choiced, okay. Okay. This is +2 now. We're gonna go for the Scald right here. And we're gonna take this thing out, hopefully. If we don't take it out, we're in trouble, actually. If we don't take it out, we're actually in big trouble. I hope we take it out at +2 with Scald. I do believe this is an offensive. Yeah, okay, we take it out. Okay, good. Good. Okay, we do take out that, and we should be slower than the Swampert, and I don't think Swampert gets any priority moves. It doesn't get Quick Attack, it doesn't get Aqua Jet, it doesn't get Sucker Punch, it doesn't get any of that, so I think we should be good to go here. Okay, we might just have this. Just to make sure this thing definitely goes down, we're gonna go for the Hydro Vortex here. Boom. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Okay. This might go down. It's at +2, and I do believe this is an offensive Slowking. I don't remember. Could be, though. Or maybe it was just invested enough to take out everything from +2. I don't remember. But we are... I think I am going to take this out. We do take it out. Okay, good. So we do win week 5 of the PGL as well, which is going to be pretty dang cool. So, that's going to be the whole game. Good game to Thumb Brother 2 and the Salt Lake City Swamperts. We are going to win this 3-0, which is really, really good. So let me just say GG to the man. GG, dude. GG. We say this, and yeah. With all that said, I think we are pretty much set for today. So, yeah. Okay, so... yeah, that's going to be the whole game. Thank you all for watching week 5 of the PGL. It's been a while since we've been, since we were even doing any PGL battles, and the reason for that is just because I've been basically doing other things. Actually, not only that, but also, like, we were supposed to have this battle a while ago, but we just didn't because, I mean, Thumb Brother was kind of busy with stuff, and I kind of was like, you know, okay. Like, I didn't want to be all hard on him, because I didn't want him to be stressed out. So I was just like, okay, we'll battle whenever you're ready. And some time passed, and then we finally got to battle. So, yeah, that's why this battle is kind of a little later than usual, honestly. But it's usually not like this for me. Well, at least I try for it not to be that way. But, yeah, so with all that said, I think I played that very well, no? I think I played that very well. Especially given some of the sets that I actually wasn't expecting him to bring, like the Scarf Milk Tank, honestly. I honestly thought that would be like a cursing set or something, but no, it wasn't anything like that. And the Swampert, I was afraid of it having like what's it called? What was that move? Super Power or Power Punch, because that would allow it to late game sweep even without the rain, given that the rest of my mons were kind of slow. Sharpedo wasn't slower than Swampert, but he would not have been able to take it out with a crunch instantly. So yeah, what are you gonna do? But either way, thank you all for watching week 5 of the PGL once again, and hope to catch you guys in the next battle. Hopefully, hopefully it's not as late as it was, and also don't think that that I stopped, because I know that if you people have probably noticed that I've been watching, or I've been posting a lot of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu playthrough videos. Is just because I kind of want to do that while I wait for my next opponents in the league and whatnot. So, but yeah, just letting you know that I'm not dead or anything. At least in terms of like draft leagues, I'm still doing draft leagues. In fact, I have another one after PGL that I'm gonna do, but it just hasn't started yet, and we're still doing this one. It's just that I was a little slow on this one right now because I was waiting for my opponent to be ready and whatnot. Because I didn't want to be pushing him to hurry up or anything, because I wanted us to both have a similar mindset when going into this battle. So yeah, but again, I know I digressed again, but yeah, thank you once again for watching. Hope to catch you guys in the next battle, but for now, just take it easy.